It's the Grish.
Introduce CM Punk. He's giving the scoop up in this coop.
That's exactly what I think.
Punk has his theories, but Hulkamania will live on forever, and that is exactly what all the Hulkamaniacs, young and old, are hoping to happen tonight.
Fapping to apple pie. What?
Apple pie.
CM Punk says fapping to apple pie. Moving on.
Well, Punk says he's going to end Hulkamania for our own good.
For everyone's own
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Hulkamania's gonna live on forever. And CM Punk's just gonna be one of those other guys who can't do the job and end Hulk Hogan.
Well, now that we can get the bias out of the way, the most polarizing match possibly on the WrestleMania card, where fans are split one way or another. New wave of fans, old wave of fans, wrestling's past and Hulk Hogan, wrestling's future, and CM Punk set to collide once more here tonight in one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history.
And here comes the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
The one man who, besides maybe Vince McMahon, was one of those who put WrestleMania on the map.
He put professional wrestling on the map.
Excuse me, I'm having a little bit too much Coca-Cola here.
You can drink your Coke. I'll stick with beer. But anyway, Hulk Hogan looking to...
beer for the party. I don't want to do that here.
Hulk Hogan looking to prove that Hulkamania will never die.
Hulk Hogan, one of the biggest names in all of professional wrestling, probably the guy, but this man right here, yes! Yes! Look at my
Okay.
CM Punk.
Leave it for living color.
And here comes CM Punk, which I may add, he's more overrated than Zack Ryder is. That's saying something. I mean, I'll get the hype in this guy. What's the hype in this guy right here?
CM Punk, one of the most controversial men in professional wrestling, will say and do whatever the hell he feels like it. And I gotta say, his actions back it up. One of the most talented wrestlers, not just in WEDF, but in wrestling period. I think he's gonna put on a clinic tonight against Hulk Hogan.
I think these two men are absolutely set to steal the show. It's absolutely become personal. It's just a difference of beliefs at this point between Hulk Hogan and CM Punk. CM Punk says it's Hulk Hogan's time to go. It's Hulk Hogan's time to go back to Florida or wherever he lives and live in peace, retired. But Hulk Hogan says he can do it one more time. He can show the world Hulkamania will never die. He can show he's still got the same fire he had years ago. And ladies and gentlemen, all the talk between these two men is about to come to an end. CM Punk taking the early advantage in the lockup. Hulk Hogan sharing a bit of chain wrestling.
It was the size difference.
But here's one thing I noticed here. Hulk Hogan keeping up with CM Punk in a matter of chain wrestling. Not something you see out of the immortal Hulk Hogan every day, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Punk even showed a bit of surprise there.
Maybe he didn't expect that out of Hulk Hogan.
The thing I'm wondering here is that, do you wonder if the hate that Punk gives toward Hogan might have anything to do with the fact that he at one point tried his own attempt at creating a group, the Straight Edge Society, and that it kind of imploded in front of him? Do you think that might have anything to do with it?
Might have anything to do
with his hate toward Hogan, while Hogan all these years has been able to keep the Hulkamania the craze. You know, I mean, Hulkamania today is as big as it was, 25 years ago almost when it started.
Here's the thing I think about it. Hulkamania, to me, is a culture. It is a movement. It is, in essence, what Hulk Hogan is all about. I just think, in trying to compare to straight edge society, a group of individuals struggling for complete and total sobriety in this world today, compared to just the showmanship, the entertaining style of Hulkamania. It's absolutely unfair when those are two different contrasting styles and groups and movements, and it's just basically, and in short, it's unfair to compare the straight edge society to Hulkamania.
I mean, look, I completely agree with you, but at the same time, CM Punk is always put himself in a league. He's in his head. He's always put himself in a league above everybody else. So you got to wonder, does this have to do with the fact that he might believe that the straight edge society and his straight edge followers deserve more respect than Hulk Hogan and the Hulkamaniacs?
Well, here's the thing about it. This was never.
CM Punk. Oh.
Signature springboard clothesline there as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Hogan gets the shoulder up. This isn't about straight edge lifestyles or straight edge means I'm better than you. This is simply CM Punk telling Hulk Hogan he is the best wrestler in the world, and he's telling Hulk Hogan he needs to go home because Hulk Hogan's not the best anymore. Hulk Hogan may have been the best 20 years ago, but in the year 2011, in this decade, CM Punk is the best wrestler in the world, when the meaning of Hulkamania leads you to believe that this man in the ring right here, his opponent, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, is the greatest of all time. And CM Punk, in my opinion, well, actually, not even in my opinion, just a pure fact, CM Punk clearly takes offense to this.
Hulk Hogan,
I'm very impressed with what CM Punk is able to do, but Hulk Hogan is just, everything that CM Punk is giving to Hogan is giving right back.
This is also, it's also very unorthodox for Hogan to actually be standing on equal footing with men. You see, Hulk Hogan has definitely busted his ass over the few months, has trained to get to where he's at. Oh!
What the hell was that?
Whatever that was an effective move, and it looked like it hurt, and I bet it did too. Hulk Hogan's a pretty heavy man, and I believe he has maybe, I don't want to guess really, but it's for clear that Hogan is the heavier man and the stronger man compared to CM Punk.
Hogan using an old-fashioned trick right there, something that CM Punk would normally use.
Hogan in his prime weighed in at about 260 pounds. He was definitely known for his strength and his size, but CM Punk brings he's a combination of like high-flying mixed martial arts and just there's really nothing you can't really describe CM Punk in one word, because he does so many things so well. And that's what makes him so dangerous. I guess if I could describe it in one word, it would be dangerous.
Oh! Something about how this match came all to be was when CM Punk calls Hulk Hogan the WEDF Championship after Hulk Hogan and CM Punk had that confrontation on Saturday Night's Main Event, episode 159.
And CM Punk went on a tirade about how it's Hulkamania's time to die. It's time for Hulkamania to get out of the spotlight. It is time for Hulkamania to take a back seat to the best wrestler in the world, and CM Punk meant every word he said. I definitely think when CM Punk went out there and said what he said about Hulk Hogan, he was speaking for wave upon wave of fans who have all felt frustration over seeing Hulk Hogan dominate the product for years on end.
You can see him put with those kicks and strikes, using all of his hands and feet as weapons.
CM Punk has some of the most...
Wait a minute! CM Punk! Hooked in! Anaconda Vice hooked in! Hulk Hogan in trouble!
Fans trying to get behind Hogan to get out of this, but I don't know if Hogan can get... He's got to find a way to get to the ropes or reverse this. Still because they're switched in.
There is a very, 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 very short list of men who have been able to make Hollywood Hulk Hogan tap out. If CM Punk could join that list tonight and make Hogan tap out to this Anaconda Vice, what could this do for CM Punk's career?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's gonna launch him into immortality.
I mean, Anaconda Vice, one of the most devastating moves, so hard to get out of, and Hogan trying to swarm out of it, but he can't find a way out of it. Wait!
Wow.
Look at that!
Still right back on the attack.
With his knee to the back of Punk's head, and that was enough for him to loosen the grip.
What does Hogan have left?
I wouldn't underestimate Hulk Hogan. We have not seen the real Hulk Hogan yet. Hulk Hogan may be down, but trust me, ladies and gentlemen, he is not out. When it comes to a match, whether you love him or you hate him, you can definitely bet that the best of Hulk Hogan has yet to come. Now, I know Hulk Hogan has had a... Wait a minute! CM Punk! Welcome to Chicago, motherfucker!
That welcome to Chicago maneuver could do it.
The cover after that. Backbreaker.
Back to Hulk Hogan, though. Hulk Hogan.
Punk is working on the back of Hogan.
Hogan, all the wear and tear he's had. But, you know, even though Hogan has done some despicable things, Hogan has done some of the most unspeakable things in professional wrestling history. But I'm just glad that he's in the red and yellow. He's here to wrestle. And right now, he's putting on a great match with CM Punk. And I definitely think when Hulk Hogan gets that second win, CM Punk almost got him there, but I just don't think he's going to finish Hogan easy. We all know when Hogan gets a second win, if he gets a second win, we see ball games completely change. And now CM
looked like he was going for the knee bulldog combination, but Hogan
Shining Wizard
dropped him dead in his tracks.
Look at Hogan coming back now.
Hogan using his power to take a big advantage, making the cover on Punk. 1, 2, Punk quickly gets the shoulder up. I think Hogan might be starting to fill it here. Wait a minute,
wait, what?
Change to John Cena attitude adjustment.
What?
Oh
think
my!
Homer, just do like I do and think it's just him saying, "Hey Cena, how you doing?" with that maneuver. Speaking
perhaps it's maybe it's a sign from Hogan that you know CM Punk isn't the top of this business, that he believes it's Cena. Maybe
I think it also might be.
Hogan's always praised Cena in the past.
Hey, it also might be Hogan wanting a piece of John Cena. And we all know what John Cena would say if Hulk Hogan ever gave him the opportunity. If he wanted some, he could come get some. And that's what Punk's doing with that Shining Wizard Bulldog combination. This could be it. Hooks the leg. Hollywood Hulk Hogan down, not out.
Oh.
That time it connected. The first time the attempt was a fail. Now he goes with the turnbuckle.
Trying for a chop. Hogan, I'm just surprised at how well Hollywood Hulk Hogan has been able to keep up with CM Punk. Really, all the. Wait a minute!
Wait a minute!
This is a throwback to. Speaking of men who have been on a short list of making Hogan tap out, this is a little irony here. The same move that